There's a second difference between our proposed concept of producer-issued credit money and bank credit. The principle of money as a single uniform commodity could be applied to individual producers rather than to the money supply as a whole. This could be accomplished through an automated market. Why would this be a good idea? Didn't we just show the negative effects of money as a single uniform commodity? The answer is, when the scarce commodity principle is applied to individual credit issuers in a free credit market, the system becomes automatically self-correcting. The scarce commodity principle would force each individual credit issuer, from individuals to corporations to governments, to be responsible for spending exactly what they take in, a balanced budget, full recycling of the money. Their success at balancing their budget would determine the relative value of their credit in a free market where credits are exchanged. Perfect parity with a universal value unit could only be achieved by perfect balance of trade. How? By means of a public digital exchange based on some elementary school arithmetic. Take the total volume of offers to buy any credit issue and divide by the total volume of offers to sell. This is not a bargaining session between people to arrive at a price. The price is determined by the demand-supply ratio automatically. This producer-issued credit creates money as demand for actual production, and it automatically and relentlessly revalues the issued credit money in real time. This means that the total purchasing power created by the issuer always equals the real current demand for that issuer's purchasing power. Like a claim on gold, there's a specific value in real goods promised, and a specific promiser to collect it from. However, this form of money is not a single uniform commodity like gold. It is instead the promise of delivery of an unlimited quantity and variety of commodities actually in demand. The value of any given credit is simply what the issuer will give in real goods and services to get its voucher back. Logically, the most reliable credit money would be issued by those whose products are necessities. Producers of energy, food, minerals, raw materials of all kinds, manufactured goods, and construction would all be logical choices to issue credit. As well as these foundational issuers, in any given economy there would be third parties using the issuer's credit as money. The more issuers in a community and the healthier their credit, the more abundant the local money supply, and the more prosperous the people of that community would be. That money, being promises of specific products at set prices, would not be subject to revaluation due to the total amount of all credit in circulation. It would be directly affected only by its own internal balance of trade. The productivity of the people and the demand for their production would directly create the spending power available to them without interference from afar. There would never have to be an artificial shortage of money in a local town caused by the financial shenanigans of greedy people in distant cities or countries. The power of money would be localized and made self-responsible. In sufficiently productive economies with many successful issuers, there would be more than enough money available to service third-party transactions. In fact, the prices of goods and services in this third-party economy could rise due to a local abundance of spending power. As all prices would be in the same unit, local price rises due to abundant money in the third-party economy would be restrained at some point by easy comparison with prices elsewhere. Whether credits as a whole were scarce or abundant in any given community, any given credit would still only be redeemable for exactly what was promised by its issuer: specific goods and services at advertised prices.